Hello there. Back again to build some more Gundam models. I have a new setup. I rearranged my room, moved around the tables and all the stuff. My computer's in a different spot. My background has changed ever so slightly. The lighting's not quite as good, but small steps. Looks like no one is watching right now, so I'm talking to myself. So I will just get myself in order, get my tools in order. My workspace has moved. It's over here. So I'm wondering if I turn my head if the mic picks me up good enough still. It does. I'm listening to myself and it sounds fine. And it looks pretty good too. I could probably use another table or another work surface. See if I can do this without spilling my water all over the ground. My trusty drum stool here next to me. That'll work. So I can keep my parts off of the ground. That'll be nice. Alright. Try not to hunch today. But if I sit up too tall, I don't think my voice picks up on the mic very well. My soft voice that I can't seem to make any stronger. Alright. Oh, is anybody here to tell about this? Kylie's here. I'll wait a little longer before I give the good news about my good news. Alright, so I've got all my completed pieces in the box. Hey Nana. Hey Cher. Thanks for being here. My loyal viewers. Cher, you're not showing up as a user in the chat, so great. I'm in. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. I was just talking to myself for 5 minutes and it was weird. So I just decided to get myself set up. Get all my tools out. What will I do? If I put these over here, can you see them? Kind of. I'm going to focus the camera a little bit. All my parts that I've completed will go over here on the corner of the table. Got a lot of parts. The stickers can go elsewhere. And this is what I left off on last week. On last week's episode of Sing Us a Song. Heck no. Not this kind. This isn't that kind of channel. Alright. Clear off my workspace and refocus the camera. Put something there to focus on. You know, I'm probably going to be working right here most of the time, so let's try this. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, Tay-Tay, tell us a joke. Well, can't just come up with a joke off of the top of my head. Where do you keep your armies? In your sleeveys. Alright, instructions down. I'm on step number 19, part 2, wherein I attach the wing to the thing. So I really have to get my arms over here so you guys can see this. Now I need to get piece number B7 and PCH. Here's your PCH, your Pacific Coast Highway. And the B's. This is D. This can wait here. This is B. B7. It's time for that clipping. Here we go. Roll that beautiful clipping footage. Anybody remember those commercials with that dog for those beans? You go roll that beautiful bean footage. And then the beautiful bean footage would roll, and then we'd all go, wow, I have a sudden craving for beans for some reason. This advertisement's so effective. Got a little dust on my watch. So it's Tuesday. Coronavirus rages on, from what I understand. It was very warm today for me here. I've been reading The Hobbit, and I just read that a little bit. That was pretty good. If you haven't heard of it, not The Hobbit. I'm not reading The Hobbit. I'm reading The Fellowship of the Ring. I already read The Hobbit. Of course I already read The Hobbit. What kind of a fool hasn't read that? Not this kind of fool. So right before my stream, you may have noticed if you're on my channel, although nobody was watching when I started, so you probably weren't. I was hosting my good friend Joshua, Wing02, who is also building a Gundam model. He has become an affiliate with Twitch, which means he has acquired the requisite number of followers and the required ratio of chatters and viewers per stream. So now he can earn a little dough on his channel. So I'm happy to host him, help him in his endeavors. I too wish to become a Twitch affiliate soon, which is why I have that 50 follower goal pasted up on my screen there. 28 followers. I'm getting there, getting pretty close, but I could use some more followers if you know anybody that would like to follow me or would just like to sign up and click that heart button. I appreciate that. Dang it. C6. I have acquired a book called Don't Know Much About History. I started reading the other day. It's from way back in 1995. So it doesn't know much about modern contemporary history, but it's supposed to teach you all the things you never learned in school about American history. So far I haven't learned anything because I just read the introduction, but once I start reading it, it will hopefully teach me things I didn't learn in school about American history, and I will become more smarter. Testing my dexterity here. I passed with low flying colors. Got another thingamajig turbine dealy bopper. That's dang it. I said dang it. You know what that means? Viewers, regular viewers, dang it, dang it. Dang it. Really messing this up here. Alright, more gentle. Next step, step 21. Building mystery part of the body. Maybe a knee? No, we already have the knees. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes together. First off, looking for C17 and C20. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on my music. I thought this stream sounded a little boring. Hold on just a minute. Is it working? Froze for me on my computer that I have as a failsafe. So I'm just checking it. If anybody in the chat can tell me whether or not their stream just froze. The music was too much. It's getting hot in here. Yep, your stream froze, or yep, everything's fine. I reloaded my screen and everything is working again now. And I can hear the music. It's very low. Sorry, I'm adjusting the sound levels right now. I think that's a good level. Alright, if your stream froze, just close it down and reopen it. I'm very sorry about that. These things happen sometimes, especially to unexperienced dummies like me. Alright, onward. Let's do this. C17 and C20. I can stay on track. Yep, I can hear the music. Cool, great. Thank you for letting me know. 17 and C20. So, my power adapter arrived. I'm using it right now to power my camera. And so that means I can stream for longer than 90 minutes if I want to, or if you guys want me to. I can stream until my camera overheats. And I don't know, I've never pushed it that far, so who knows how long that is. I'm doing my work off camera. It's not right, it's not the way. Why would there be a camera pointed at the table if I'm not doing anything at the table? Okay, I got this little piece now. I miss PupCup. The it's kind of funny. The emoji, the Bob Ross emoji you just posted on one of my screens didn't load appropriately, so the file name came through and the file is called Pixel Bob. That's a close cousin of SpongeBob, I think. B15 and B18. Sorry, I should be a little bit more quiet with my tools, I think. Don't want to alarm anyone. It's deadly silent, and then all of a sudden, whoop-ah! Whoop-ah! Any Friends fans there? Recognize that whip sound effect? Now number 18 comes out, I believe. Yeah. Now I know I said last week that I was getting the hang of this, but I really feel like I'm getting the hang of this now. The hang has been gotten. whatever this piece is, it's together now, and a little tiny rocket comes out. Kind of looks like a little shark. Wah, wah, wah. That's funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny. Now that piece goes into another larger piece, including such pieces as B4 and B3. All your favorite hit pieces are here. Like this classic from A14. And then it cuts to the clip of A14 singing the classic, right? Oh, the guy's head fell off. The head's in the box, don't ever forget. Fell down into a box. Very conveniently. Somebody help me remember that. Get my edges smoothed out here. Alright, I've just got to notice on my computer that my encoder is overloaded. Oh, it caught back up. So there might have been some skipping on the stream there, sorry about that. Okay, there's a couple things that have to happen here, so I need to put a bunch of stuff together. C21. I have to put a bunch of stuff together all at the same time. Resource management. Guess who my newest follower is? It's Nana Kelly. Nana, you did it. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Can you believe it? My own grandma's following me on Twitch. What a time to be alive. Okay, done with this one for the time being. It's funny because it's letter B. The time being. Now I need to get D30. Is that right? It is. Oh man, me and my wife have been watching this show on YouTube. It's called Classic Mary Berry. She's a British, an English chef from the Great British Baking Show. It's so good. She's like the English Martha Stewart. She's like does a bunch of cool stuff and like has parties and stuff and cooks but she's totally low key, totally relaxed. She like started a recipe with a pre-cooked rotisserie chicken from the supermarket, and we're like, wow, saving time on TV, unheard of. We're used to watching Bon Appetit, where they make every single thing from scratch, or America's Test Kitchen, where they make every single thing from scratch. The pasta, they evaporate their own water from a cloud. A locally sourced cloud, obviously. Okay, I have to assemble all the pieces at the same time. This one goes down here. You know what? I'm going to put them in this other one instead. This one goes down here. Gotta speak up because my face is far away from the mic. My face, not my mouth, my face. This one, interestingly, goes here, I believe. And then this one goes up here. I'm losing it. I'm losing control. Losing control of the situation. Oh, I did it. Alright, look at that. Whatever this is where it goes. And it does all kinds of different things. Bends and opens and flexes and looks neat. That one was a challenge. Now I'm gonna do it again for the other side. So you wait right there. Alright, take it from the top. B's and C's. Here are the B's. First I'm going to do the C's. $17 and $20. Here they are. My wife's still watching Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She's pretty crazy about that show. She's watching it right now. Anybody tried that one out? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know who's really good is on there is not the main character, Mrs. Maisel, but her friend Susie, who is played by Alex Borstein, who you may know better as the voice of Lois Griffin on Family Guy, or the You Look Like a Man girl from Mad TV. You remember her? I don't know, but he looked like a man. She used to say stuff like that. That was not the best impression. Nobody clip that. Please. No one can do the Mrs. Kwan, that was her name. No one can do Mrs. Kwan the justice that Alex Borstein can. That was a clean snip, no filing required. Now, back to B, which is this one, I believe. 16, 17. If any song in particular is very annoying, let me know and I can skip it. The song request feature is still active if you guys can figure that out. Again. Snoot, how long do these models usually take to build? Well, Snoot, I like that name. I like saying that name. I'm gonna, every time you address me, I'm gonna say, well, Snoot. This is my first one ever, so I don't know firsthand, but based upon my research, they can take anywhere from 1 hour to several hours. This one so far has taken me 4.5 hours, 5 hours. I understand that this is a relatively easy model, so I must be going really slow. But I'm not too worried about doing any speed runs of this. My roommate has one, he might start yelling. I expect to hear a lot of expletives. That depends on the kind of person your roommate is. I occasionally let out a stray dang it, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's relatively straightforward to do. You know, it's kind of like a Lego. It's a little bit more complicated than a Lego. We're in New Jersey, so you can imagine. Do all New Jerseyans have foul mouths? Is that right, New Jerseyans? New Jerseynauts? People from Jersey? And number 17. Snoot, I have to censor your comment. Don't allow that kind of language in my chat, but I appreciate the sentiment. He said they call themselves effing legends. Anyway, Snoot, I appreciate you being here, talking with me. What, your roommate, which, do you know which model they got? Which Gundam model? There's like a bajillion from what I understand. Wing Zero, that's a good one. That's a good one. I was looking to get the, I think it's RX-78, which is like the base Gundam, like the poster child. Oh yeah, K&M reminded me that we play a little game here where if oh Snoot, thank you for following. That's very nice. If I say dang it, you can take a drink of water. It's good for your health. I've already said dang it 3 times. So if you missed out and you're thirsty, now's the time to catch up. Camera shut off, one moment. There it is. Kind of have a, what do you call it? Jimmy rigged setup here. Doing my best with what I got. Alright, so these are, okay. So these go like this. And this guy goes in here. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. I don't think I'm doing this right. Gotta focus. I'll do it with this one. Oh, because it's facing, I'm doing it backwards, like a fool. Like a foolish fool. Am I though? It doesn't seem... This doesn't seem right. Feeling hydrated, that's the idea, that's the plan. In this hot weather, gotta stay hydrated. I'm having a hard time here, you guys, with this particular piece. I can't wrap my brain around it. I've got this thing. Now I take one of these things, and it's supposed to go in this little hole, but it doesn't freaking fit. Where are you? Where it's hot. We're way over on the west coast, California, where it's hot. What's it like in New Jersey? Mid 50s and 60s for the last month. Yeah, we had a crap ton of rain, and then now it's 90 degrees. This isn't working because I'm putting the wrong piece in. Jeez, I could have done that forever. What a dope. California 91 was the high today. Oof. Stayed inside all day. Except for 10 minutes. I sat in the backyard for 10 minutes. But some 50s and 60s sounds pretty good right about now. Although, the sun is nice. It's nice to have the option to go out and be warm if we want, right? Okay, that piece. This piece is good. You can set that aside for a moment. Now I need B1 and B2, and I need to stop making so much noise with this little thing. Alright, Snoot, let me see what you added. Will it cut? I don't think this is the video that you intended. It came through as, will it cut? How strong are professional nail nippers? I've been having a lot of issues with this media request functionality, so sorry about that. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't think the will it cut video is a groove. That's really weird. I've only had 2 people able to figure out how to get their actual video. No, it's the same one. Will it cut? How strong are professional nail nippers? That's so funny. Ken Inman, Kylie, I think you know how to do it, right? What's the secret to getting the right song to play? Was it you that figured it out, or was it Tay Tay? I mean, if you want to listen to the audio of Will It Cut? How strong are professional nail nippers? We can do that. I think, although I'm not sure. Ooh, these are not clean cuts. These are ugly cuts. No, not as bad as I thought. I've done worse. Snoot, I think that if you were, looks like you were posting the direct YouTube link, which is the, based on my understanding, the correct way to use the tool. For some reason that doesn't work for me. So someone discovered that if you do the SR command and then type the artist and the song, sometimes that works better. It like automatically searches YouTube for you and finds it. I got it. All right. Here it comes. Is it safe for the children to hear before I approve it? Yeah, it's safe for work. All right, I trust you. Here it comes. I'm gonna listen to it too. Maybe it'll buffer. All right, ready? Once again, Humphreys McGee, Conduit, Death by Stereo. Oh, did I already cut this piece out? What's going on here? I'm missing all my pieces. This isn't good. Is the sound working? Ethan, it's working pretty good from what I can hear. What do you think? It's working so good that it made my voice extremely loud just now. Maybe I dropped the piece somewhere. Oh no. Sounds normal to me. Please rate the groove 1 through 10. The groove is a solid, I'd say that's a solid 8 groove. I love it. That bass line sounds nice. Really in the pocket, as they say. Man, I can't believe I'm missing this piece on both. I have IEMs. What is an IEM? In-ear monitor. I have a monaural earbud that came with my PlayStation in my ear that is running down to a tablet that I'm listening to the stream on as a monitor. Like I said, I have a kind of a Jimmy Rig setup. Okay, I figured it out. I see a percussion kit in the background. Yeah, that's my drum set. I play a little bit. Used to play a lot more. Back when I was a young whippersnapper. I used to snap whippers, play drums. Whipper. You ever think about what is a whippersnapper? What does that mean? Don't talk about my drummer face on the stream. Yeah, the monitor is key because I have a tendency of messing up technical aspects of my stream, so I have to be able to catch myself. All right, that was a good song. Thank you, Snoot. That was an excellent. That was a groove. You were right. You said it. That was definitely a groove. I'm gonna add that one to my personal playlist. Humphreys McGee. I've never heard of that band before. What's their deal? Where are they from? They're from Indiana. Oh, interesting. That's cool. You don't hear of a lot of bands from those Midwest states. I think they have some of the same members as Lettuce. Lettuce is a band I've never heard of as well. I imagine Lettuce is from Indiana too. 9 messages were deleted by the moderator. Kylie, I'm not sure what it was that you said, but it's gone. I'm sorry. Snoot, let's listen to Lettuce. Is this one also safe for work? Safe for home? Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. I trust you. I believe you. Kylie, I think that your KN Inman 16, I think your comment was removed because it was too long or because you posted too many comments in a row. Yes, respect the stream, Snoot. Thank you very much. That's very, very cool of you. Frank is probably right. I'm going to pause for just a moment. You can just listen only to me and the sound of the fan under my laptop. Probably. You can probably hear that, can't you? I can't tell. But anyway. All right. Here we go. All right. The piece is complete, I believe. I believe I put that together, right? If I could focus for just a moment on what I'm actually doing with my hands. Now it's time to get the head off and out of the box that fell on the ground. The head, and it's time to put them together. I know you can't see the instructions, but they're here for visual, just a visual, so I can see them with my eyes visually. Alright, the pelvis. Moonwalk, pigeons playing ping pong. I'm just going to approve that one too. I'm sure it's good. It should play next, automatically. Alright, we've switched to Moonwalk, pigeons playing ping pong. so I'm gonna give it the old buffering pause as per usual. Yeah, once you hear their first album, it gets kind of old. Might as well just listen to Zap. You know, that's okay. They do their thing. They're great live, though. Jim Brewer was there. Who's Jim Brewer? I feel like I recognize that name. The comedian. He was in Half Baked. Oh, the guy who's like, no, that's not who I'm thinking of. He's not the guy whose like whole thing is that he gets high, right? That's a different guy. I've never seen Half Baked, I'm sorry to admit. I've never seen a lot of movies. That's a little running gag between me and my wife. She's always like, "You haven't seen this movie?" And I'm like, "No, I've never seen the movie that you're talking about." Alright, we're making a gun out of both of these sharks. A double shark gun. They maybe you guys can't tell, but they definitely look like sharks. Can you see that? Does it look sharky? Yeah, it looks kind of sharky. Shark-esque. Alright, this is the last page of the instructions. I gotta stop talking so close to the mic, I'm gonna explode it. Alright, I'm gonna start playing Moonwalk, Pigeons Playing Ping Pong again. I think it's buffered enough, and I noticed that there's another song in the queue. Lotus, Wax, live at Red Rocks. You got it. You got it, Snoot. I appreciate you hanging out. Get my instructions here in a readable state. I don't know how well that recording is going to be. I tried to get the one from Lotus YouTube. But Song Request Bot, yeah, he's going to do it at once. We're very lucky that it's working at all. Yeah. It's okay. My wife just came in to check and see if I was hot. I am. But it's alright. What? No, it's fine. I'll be fine. Very sweet. What? Almost, yeah. Aren't you watching? It's got a whole torso. She said, "Is it almost built yet?" And I said, "Ah." I'm gonna finish it tonight, you guys. This is the last page. We can do this. I'm holding the thing upside down. 21 and 22. We're making the guns now, it looks like. If I wanted my robot to be a pacifist, then I would not build these parts. Peace robot. This ain't no peace robot. This robot has some tendencies. D26. This whole panel is all bazookas and guns and stuff. The bazooka panel. When I lean over, I create a shadow over the table. I'm sorry. Alright, the trigger. Goes in there. And then the other half of the gun goes on there. And then he has a gun. A little gun. With a foldable trigger for some reason. Just shared your link on Facebook, so I hope you don't lose any follow. Come on now. Thank you for sharing my link on Facebook, Thickest Gamer. And thank you for joining us. I've got a power adapter on my camera now so I can go longer than 90 minutes. So that means that you can watch for more than 20 minutes this time. I got you, buddy. Got your back. Okay, got that one. Now D15. His big ol' scope, so you can see out of his big ol' robot eye. Where's my favorite Oregonian follower, Dank Dachshund? Thickest Gamer, where's he at? Alright, the scope becomes attached. And the tip of the gun also becomes attached. Looking good. There's one gun down. Next gun up, the bazooka. Time for some bazooking. D, 6 and 7.
What's up, Colorado?
Little things can do a number on your hand if you're not holding them right.
After all the rescheduling and snow, I think it's so good to be at Red Rocks with y'all. Let's do this.
Thickest Gamer, wouldn't that be funny if somebody saw you post my link on Facebook and was like, you know what? I'm watching right now, but I don't like that Thickest Gamer guy, so I'm leaving. So I says to him, you know what he posted? And I said, oh my gosh, I'm out of there. Can't support somebody who knows somebody who I don't like. So Snoot, in regards to your question that you asked me probably an hour ago, if I wasn't streaming this and wasn't concentrating on other things, I probably could have built this in 2.5 hours, 3 hours. If it was the only thing that I was focused on. Ah, the camera turned off again. Yeah, I think it's a good value. It was $20. It was $19.99 for 3 hours of fun, depending on whether or not you think this is fun, and depending on how fast you build. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good value for your money. My buddy went to Japan last year, and that was one of the things he brought back. Yeah, that would be it's probably the spot to get him. If your local hobby stores are closed, or for the corona, you can always get them on Amazon. I know they have some there. I've seen them listed. D4, D5. Got them on my wish list. His instructions are all in Japanese. So are mine. all the instructions are in Japanese. The only thing that isn't in Japanese are the actual letters on the molds themselves. They're A through E. But all the other instructions are in Japanese. This is all. So it's all visual. It's all done visually. Like a Lego, you know, there's no actual words in a Lego instruction. Similar to that. You get an occasional exclamation mark or an arrow or something in the right direction. That's pretty much all you need. It's pretty cool that your buddy went to Japan. Me and my wife were supposed to go to Japan. We're supposed to be there right now. But our trip got canceled due to the coronavirus. So that was a bummer. But at least we're safe. It's a mega bummer. Totally. It was going to be like, we were stoked. We were super stoked. We were going to see all the beautiful temples, and it was going to be cherry blossom time, and I was going to see the Pokemon Center. But I wouldn't have gotten into Gundams if it weren't for a trip getting canceled, so now when we finally do go, I'll be able to look at all the Gundams and appreciate them more. There's even a place that has life-size Gundam standing outside, from what I understand. So that would be cool to see. I almost knocked my microphone over. That'd be cool to see. Alright, E9. Where is it? Okay, this is a very tiny piece, and it has a large exclamation mark next to it on the instructions, so I should be extra careful about what I do with it. I think. Hey E. thanks for coming in. Thanks for checking out the stream. What up, gamers? Thanks for checking out my stream. I like to imagine that I'm a pro gamer, and then I can say, "What up, gamers? What's up, gamers?" when I start my stream. But I'm not even playing games on here. I mean, I'm not playing video games. It's okay to be late. It's all right. I'm glad you're here. Snoot, I missed your comment. We have a Cherry Blossom Festival every year here in Jersey, but obviously canceled now. You guys have cherry blossoms in New Jersey? That's pretty cool. That's something I did not know about. It's a whole thing. We're not called the Garden State for not. You know, it's funny. I never even considered that it's called the Garden State because of the plants. Well, that's cool. Maybe we can check that out sometime too. Cherry blossoms all over the world. You friggin' piece of friggin' frick. Dang it. I dropped the smallest piece in the set. Oh man, I really screwed up. Hold on a second, I have to look for it. Alright, well, bazooka building is off the table for now. I've lost the piece. Oh! I've got notice of what whippersnapper comes from. So if anybody's curious about that, I often make the argument that New Jersey has the most diverse ecosystems. The only thing we don't have is a desert. That's interesting. Wow, my hair looks really crazy. I never Don't know that much about New Jersey, quite frankly, but I wouldn't be adverse to visiting. Cherry Blossom Festival sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe me and my wife will look into that next year. Now, let's learn. The term whippersnapper is derived from the terms snippersnapper and whipsnapper. A whipsnapper was a 17th century term for a young man with nothing better to do than to hang about idly snapping a whip. Whippersnapper is one of those rare terms that has a somewhat literal origin. So apparently people used to snap whips for fun. That's very strange. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this bazooka. Can't go wrong visiting. Close to NYC. That's true. New York City. Love to see that. Bucket list city. Philadelphia. Also really that'd be a really cool place to see. A lot of American history spots, right? And farms. I don't mind looking at a farm. Alright, I'm skipping the bazooka and I'm moving on to the shield. So, I need plate B. No, I need plate B, C, and D. So there's D, there's B, and here's C. I'm really I'm kind of proud of myself. I went this long without losing a single piece, and I lost a single piece, the smallest one that is in the whole thing. B5. Hopefully the Rona restrictions don't last throughout the summer. I don't want to miss prime pick your own fruit season. We also have prime pick your own fruit season here, and yes, that's a bummer. There's a strawberry field nearby us that is allowing people to pick their strawberries from what I've seen on Facebook. I don't know if they want anybody to find out about that. Maybe they only let like 5 people pick at a time. 5 people per acre. Sorry, I'm doing my work off camera again because I scooted my chair over. Kylie, thank you for sending over the whippersnapper definition. I think it was very important that we learn that. It's definitely going to be on the test later. You're going to want to note it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, gonna head to bed for the night. I hope you enjoyed the jams. Absolutely, thank you, Snoot. It was really cool hanging out. I love the music you recommended. I appreciate you staying up so late. What is it, 11:15 there? So, get some rest, bud. See you next time. That Snoot was a pretty cool guy. Or girl. That Snoot was a pretty cool person. Let's be inclusive. I'm ready for the history test. Yeah, the only question on the test is, where did whippersnapper get its name? So you're definitely going to pass since you're the one that found that information. In case there's anybody viewing now that wasn't viewing earlier, please follow me. I'm trying to get to 50 followers, trying to reach that affiliate status. It's fun to hang out and talk to people who enjoy having fun and talking. and who enjoy watching me focus my camera every 15 or so minutes so it doesn't go to sleep. So we switched back to my default playlist on the music, so if anybody has a song preference, please feel free, submit it. I will approve it. As long as it doesn't have any curse words or in any sort of make sure it's safe. Make sure that you wouldn't mind playing it in a daycare. Or not, that's not true. Make sure you wouldn't mind playing it in a Kohl's or a Target. Ian, you have a song request. So, alright, let me tell you how to do it. Are you listening? The command is !SR. Then you type the name of the artist and the song. And you submit that in the chat. And it should work. Waiting with bated breath to see what iBailey75. I did it all for the cookie. Shut up. K&M is now hosting me. Thank you so much. That's excellent. My understanding is that being hosted helps you to appear in some kind of a list. It increases your searchability. That's really great. Thank you very much. Now, if Did It All for the Cookie is a real song, and then submit that and we can listen to that. I would actually like to hear what that sounds like. I know that Cookie Monster is sitting on some jams he never let out because everybody made fun of the way he talks. Alright, and D8. Okay, here we go. Putting stuff together. I can't remember how to request, but it's okay. I just told you how to request. !SR as one word. Then the next thing you type after that, space, the artist name, space, the song name. The song media request tool will automatically search up the song you want to the best of its ability, and then I will approve it. Okay, the shield is complete. Oh, this thing goes on his back as a jetpack. The two sharks thing is a jetpack. There's a really strange piece that goes on here. Oh, this page of instructions is really going off the rails. Alright, guess what song's coming up next? Is it working? Hold on, I have to let it buffer. Wait, we want to hear this with no skipping. It has to buffer. Ready? I gotta be honest, this is a show I haven't thought about in a long time. Alright, I see the next one. Oddly enough, the song that never ends is actually only 1 minute and 43 seconds. So it does end rather abruptly. Man, this buffering business is really cheesing me off, man.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing.
Now, if I lose a bunch of followers for playing this song, that's on you, Kylie.
Continue singing it forever just because
What if I gain a bunch of followers for playing it? People are like, he's playing that song? He's playing the song that never ends? Let's get over there! I want to hear that! It's only 1 minute and 43 seconds long! That was my random Twitch viewer voice. Thank you very much. Alright, this guy's got special wings that go on his hips. Obviously. His wing hips, I might say. Oh, come on. This guy's hips don't lie. PMA Brad Brains. Alright, I don't know what that song is, so try it again. I'm gonna decline that one because I don't know what it is. Please copy edit your comments before submitting them.
This is the song that... Charlie, horse! No, stop. Charlie, stop. I want you to go away. Go away. And don't slam the...
Whoa! Throwing stuff around. You guys, he's coming together right now, right before your very eyes. He's becoming a real boy. A real tiny robot boy. Look, he's here. He's here to greet you. See him? He's tiny. Wow, I can't believe it. Oh, I forgot to put on his jetpack. He's not complete yet. This jetpack goes at an odd angle. Wow. Looks pretty cool. Here, I'll let him rest there so you can see him. There's a bunch more instructions here that I'm not quite... It says that I can change his weapons and his hands and stuff, and I can do something with his shield. The shield turns into this for some reason. So, I'm going to make him left-handed because I'm left-handed. And I'm going to attach the shield to his... Wait, do I have to do something? His little bitey hand bites onto the shield. I think. I'm not really sure about this. Put your hand in there. There you go, he's shielded. He's got a shield on his hand. I feel like there should be some color on his shield, but maybe not. He's got a bit of a balance issue. There's a sword of some kind in here. There's supposed to be a sword of some kind. B21. Like most of the remaining pieces are on this thing. Oh yeah, his sword is all white. Oh, I gotta paint the sword. But I have more stickers left. I have one red sticker I forgot to put on. I must have missed one. In my haste. He's so cute with his little wongs. Kind of looks like an Autobot. He does kind of look like Optimus Prime. Optimus Primo. I almost sanded off an important nub on the bottom of the sword. Oh, he can't hold this because he has the wrong hand on his. He has the wrong hand on. What's my next build gonna be? I don't know. I don't have another Gundam, but I do have more Legos to build, so I might switch back to that. Me and my wife got the Lego Ship in a Bottle, and we might try to do that one together. We might head over to the kitchen, do it on the kitchen table where it's a little bit bigger, and we'll do it at the same time. That might be fun. And we love doing Legos together. Alright, there's the only thing left to build is an aircraft, a plane of some kind. So, little Mr. Robot Man can hang out over here. You can see his foot. Music is all skippy now. I'll pause the music for a moment. Because I only like my music to be GIF, not skippy. Occasionally Peter Pan, but never Skippy. Don't give me the natural stuff because it's all oily on the top and you always have to stir it. It seems to me that he may turn into an airplane in the cartoon, in the anime, and that this is his airplane form that I'm putting together now. I would like to reiterate that I've never seen the anime, and I'd also like to reiterate that I am seeking followers. If there's anybody watching that hasn't followed yet, please follow me. I'm hitting the 1 hour and 34 minute mark, which is usually when I stop. I'm going to go a little bit longer. I'm just going to finish building this little airplane, and then I'll stop. But please do follow me if you have not yet followed me. I appreciate support, not monetary support, just the following and the watching and hanging out. It's all I want. If you look in my, I know a lot of you are watching on Deep Peanut Butter Reference for sure. You got to keep them. If you're watching on mobile, you want to check out my info panel, which has links to my Twitter, my YouTube channel, and other information like that. You got to pull down the video player, pull it down, it'll remain. Then you want to, in my profile, click info, and you can see all that stuff. If you're watching on a computer, on a desktop or a laptop, then scroll down below the video player, and all that information is down there. Follow me on Twitter. Let me know what you're enjoying here. If you're enjoying anything, you can let me know if you're not enjoying anything. I think I can handle it. Let me know if you have any suggestions of stuff I could do on the stream that might be fun. I think the plane lands the pilot in the Gundam. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate the input. I know nothing of Gundams other than they are a model that is something that you can purchase and build in a hobby store. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought I nipped the wrong part again. I did not. Okay, those ones. Put those together. Goes like that. Wait, no, not yet. It's too soon. I gotta put this part in. Alright, so this is the bottom. And this is the here. And this is the that. And that's not right. And this isn't right. Yeah, this ain't right. That boy ain't right. What the heck? Seems right. Oh. It's upside down in the instructions. And I'm trying to do it right side up. Like a dopus. Dang it. Okay, that's together. I'll get these other things out. B25 and B24, the obvious plain parts. Anybody got any more plans tonight on a Tuesday night at 8:30? Anybody got any quarantine excitement going on? Maybe watch a movie? Maybe watch a television show? My wife and I have powered our way through all the Marvel movies during this quarantine. We only have 3 left. We've got Captain Marvel, Avengers, Endgame, and then Spider-Man Far From Home, although I don't consider Spider-Man Far From Home part of the sequence. It's the start of a new sequence. But what do I know? Gonna watch them all. Pizza will be here in 10, and Chloe's making pancakes. Dessert pancakes? Pizza and pancakes for dinner? That sounds cool. Sounds like heartburn to me. Alright, look at that. It's like a little airplane. I've got the OG film trilogy if you want to borrow them. Pretty dope if you're into old anime. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. No, Black Panther was pretty good, I hear. It was pretty good. We really were surprised at how good the first few Marvel movies ever were. Like Iron Man's freaking killer film. Iron Man 2 is pretty good. Iron Man 3 though, way better than I remember. And even Captain America is better than I remember. Like the first one. It's really crazy just how good all those movies are. Oh yeah, Blank Panther. We wrote ourselves a little on our whiteboard, a list of the movies to keep track of, keep track. And we accidentally wrote Blank Panther instead of Black Panther. And the typo remained. The movie shall forever be known as Blank Panther. Cap movies for life. Yeah, Captain America, the First Avenger, and Captain America, the Winter Soldier are pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. But I was really shocked at how good Iron Man 3 was. I remember, in my memory, Iron Man 3 whomped. It was terrible, but it actually was really good. D24. These are the airplane engines. And the reason that I assume that this airplane becomes part of the Gundam is because it shares a lot of parts with it. Like it has the same engines, the same like turbines and parts. It's like it becomes integrated into the thing when it, I don't know. That was where I based my assumption. So Kylie's Avenger power ranking goes Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, then Hulk, completely leaving out all the other Avengers who don't even stack up. There's no competition. (30, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Oh, I forgot to start the music again. It's so quiet in here. They're my tops. They don't even make the board. The others are just fillers to make great movies, but are not my favorite. And Ian says, yeah, that's what I meant. Like it flies into the Gundam and remains a part of it. Oh, I thought that the airplane flew up to the Gundam and then dropped the guy off and then flew away. What a fool I was. Could be wrong though. It's been like 18 years. Is this Gundam? Is this one of the Gundams that's 18 years old, or is this a new one? Anyway, look at this. We got an airplane. Alright, the hands that hold stuff are E10, but that doesn't seem right. What is the difference here? They look exactly the same. Oh, that's the right hand. My guy's a lefty, like I said. My boy. They're all tangled up now. Boom. Okay, as soon as I can make this little guy hold his sword, that's it.